to have you with us from Faurot Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Georgia's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And, man, this is kind of synonymous with Georgia football, right? Over the years, you've seen through Kirby Smart, right? Like physicality, toughness, run game. But it starts with the big, massive human beings. They recruit a different body type, Palmer. It's called not human. It's like brontosaurus bones. They go after the big boys.
It's so interesting when you think about Georgia and their running game, too, because of the athleticism you're talking about. It allows them to do some different things and be a little bit more athletic and attack the perimeter of the field that a lot of defenses aren't equipped to defend. And it's no different with this Georgia offensive line as well. They're going out. They're bringing in 5 stars. They're bringing in the best talent and coaching them up. And this unit, they have been a force all season.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Throws it off the RPO. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the right. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Phillips. Stopped right there.
A nice job by the defense. First and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Run ends there. Georgia going up tempo. They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tigers' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Ahmad Hardy. Both these teams love to keep it on the ground, and they have guys who can carry the load.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing 2 senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These 2 guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won. I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play, and they can go the distance. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Some misdirection with the counter. Brings into the open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Throwing Simmons. Makes the catch, it's Hardy. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulls it. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Looking downfield is Simmons. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Rushes on. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going to audible here, let's see what they do. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll give to Frazier. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On 1st down, Nate Frazier. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Frazier. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Rolls right. The throw. And they're not on the same page there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Wide open downfield. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Brought down, but not before he bulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They're all over it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game.
It's touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Lee. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Here's Simmons to throw. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They'll run the screen. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to makes the grab in their space. And you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Simmons into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. He splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Release to the back. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. It's Hardy. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Stepping to the right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Blasted as he lets it go. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Red Raiders looking to deliver in a big way today to get to 8-2. I know those 2 hiccups did not sit well with this team. Hopefully now they can close out the season in style. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and cement it.
Ernie on the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Tight end now in motion. Defense in press coverage. Doing it himself again. Touchdown, Tigers! And the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Spits it out to the back. The sure hands. It's Frazier. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On the run, it's Phillips. Spins away from the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback signaling to his guy. 2nd down to the air. Unloads to the right. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so we can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. And
snags it, and he's open. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's 1st down. Frazier again. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll be dropped.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly to the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Frazier. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lets it go. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Dogs! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's a give to Hardy. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing Simmons. Out wide right, it's Lee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll try to run it in with Hardy. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Don't forget, he had that first punt blocked. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the right. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here, calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Looks it in. He gets a block. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Frazier again. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, it's Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Under pressure, makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Second and long here. The give to the back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. There's some daylight. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's Simmons to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're
a shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. Complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down, Simmons. Oh, pressure's coming. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, with that scramble play, you got to give it to him. He's trying everything he can do just to get this home crowd back into this game and get them loud again. He's trying to build momentum. Really nice job scrambling out of danger there on fourth down, picking up the first. They're obviously trailing, but in college football, it ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It's third and goal and third and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the Bulldogs, that's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And it's good! And now it's a one-possession game. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires deep toward the end zone. Complete to the left. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
Well, they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Simmons fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Lee. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. With yet another